Sometimes you want it to end. Sometimes you want it all to be over. You don't want anything else to happen. Sometimes it gets better, then it comes back and it ruins you. Sometimes it stays for minutes, hours, days, years, forever even. Sometimes it will never go away. It feels like it's eating you alive. You don't have anything to do about it. Sure, you go talk to somebody about it. Maybe it helps you for a little while, but it'll always come back. Sure, maybe you have medicine for it. Maybe it's the strongest dose that is there out for it, that medicine. It still will never end. Even if you have to take that medicine for the rest of your life. Depression, anxiety, all of that, it will never end. If you're an emotional person, you just need to sit alone, go somewhere and cry. Think about everything, talk to yourself about it and cry. If you have anger issues, you punch things, you throw things, you break things, but you don't cry. Strong people, people who have anger issues, they just think they can't cry. It's like, it's physically impossible. Like, it's mentally impossible. Like, their mind won't let them cry. But sometimes everyone has to cry. Sometimes it can be for good reasons, sometimes it can be for bad. Sometimes you might be crying because, oh, this happened and this happened, or you might be crying of joy just because depression or anxiety or anything like that has gone away. But then it will come back. You will think about it and then it goes deeper and deeper and it will always get worse. You just have to learn to deal with it. People always say, oh, it will always get better. I know exactly how you feel. And they might sometimes, just because they have a little depression, anxiety, then and like rarely. But they're not actually diagnosed with it. They don't actually physically and mentally know what it does to you. They will never understand. No one will. The only people that will ever understand you are the people who are just like you. Only the people that are just like you. If your mom or your closest friend wasn't diagnosed with it, they might understand. They might say they understand, but they don't. They never will unless they physically get diagnosed with it. They aren't mentally damaged in the brain like you are. They're not physically scared to go outside, to go out in public and be judged by people that you are. They only get judged if they're too skinny or if they're too popular or whatever. You get judged because you're always alone, you're always by yourself, you always look depressed, you always look sad, you always look like you're crying, or you always look like you're going to kill somebody or you want to kill somebody. And sometimes, most of the time, that is fucking true. For me, it's always true. It's not that we don't want to be happy. Of course we want to be happy. More than anything else in the world, we just want to be happy for once and make it last. It just doesn't work. Not for us. Everybody else thinks it's so easy for us to be happy when it's not. It's not easy. You become stressed out. You become so depressed. You just want to have nothing to do with life. All you want to do is stay in a room. All you ever want to do is just lock yourself in a dark room and just stay there and think about your thoughts. But that's just gonna make it worse. There's nothing to cure anxiety and depression or anything like that. There's nothing. Not even medicine will cure it. It might do it for a few minutes, but not forever. No matter if you have to stay on it for the rest of your life. No matter if you have to take 6 or 7 pills a day just for anxiety and depression. It will never last. You just can't deal with it. It's hard. People just don't understand that. They try to understand it, but they can't. And seeing them try to be depressed and have anxiety just makes us feel worse. It makes us feel horrible. Worse than we already are. Every day we have to wake up and go to school or go to work. We don't want to. We just want to be alone forever. We don't even want to talk to anybody. I never want to talk to anybody. But if I don't talk to one person, one special person, then I'll cry. Even though I cry every day, I'll cry worse. So I have to talk to people, or else it will just be worse for me. My best friend always tells me that I can tell him anything. That he'll always be there for me. Sure, I know he understands that even if a person says that to you, deep inside you, you still won't believe it. And for somebody who has a past like me, a person telling you that they're always going to be there and they're never going to hurt you, it doesn't feel real. It just makes them feel like they're lying to you. Even if they're not, that's how you feel because of your past. You're always afraid. You're always afraid and you don't know what to do with your life. You want nothing to do with life. Nothing at all. I can't even see my best friend. Which makes it so much worse. Every time something's wrong with me, I tell her. Every time I'm stressed out or depressed or anxiety or I feel like I want to kill myself, I tell him. Which makes it worse. Sure, I know it means that we're getting closer together. But it makes it worse to me because I put in everything. That's painful to be on him. And it makes me feel horrible. That's why I don't want to tell him everything. It just makes it worse. I don't know what to do. I just want to cry forever. And then I tell him. And then when we're finished talking, I get fucking mad at myself. And I'd be like, why did you do that? You just fucked up. Because I don't know if he believes me or not. I mean, yeah, he told me he believes everything I say and everything that comes out of my mouth. But I can't trust people. Sure, even people with anxiety and depression like me, they can still trust at least one person. And I know I can trust him. It's just my mental state just won't let me trust him. Just because of every time I trust people, something bad happens. And something bad has already happened between us that almost ruined us. But we got through it. So that's how I know I can trust him. And I want to. I try my best to always freaking trust him. Because I know I can. But then my brain is just like, no, you can't trust anybody. You can't trust anybody. No one, not your parents, not your therapist, not your teachers, not your principal, not your best friend. You can't trust anybody. People don't understand how it feels to have a past like mine and have all these disabilities and issues and mental and physical issues, and it just doesn't work. It just won't work. only a few people understand what I'm talking about. And even then, they don't understand. It just takes you away forever.